The Big Bang Theory's over. Last night was our last 2 episodes. Can you believe it? I know a lot of you probably have a lot of questions. I still have some questions too. But let's tackle some questions you might have after seeing last night's episodes. Well, it feels pretty weird. It feels like the job I've had for almost a decade is all of a sudden over. And there are not other jobs to take its place because it was so unique. The relationships that we formed with each other won't be formed again that same way, even if we work on other shows. It was a really special, unusual decade of my life that I got to spend with these people who wrote this show based on their own experiences and the things that they wish for their kids, and to work with a cast like I got to work with. It was just a really special time that can't be recreated. Spoiler alert, I'm going to talk about last night's episodes. Amy got a makeover, and that's a big deal. Amy finally had, I guess, her ugly duckling episode. My hair is short. I love it. And Amy and Sheldon win the Nobel Prize. And it was really amazing seeing a recreated Nobel Prize stage that we got to make our speeches from. It was an unbelievable way to end our series with all of us dressed up like we were going to the ball and spending a lot of concentrated time together, because those scenes are technically so different than the way we film them in front of an audience. I think it's a very gratifying way to end the show. I think fans probably have a lot of mixed emotions, and we do too. But I think really kind of tying a bow and kind of completing this Nobel Prize loop, I hope felt satisfying to people. I know you want to talk about my hair, because I want to talk about my hair. So I've kind of been quiet on social media for the last couple weeks because we really wanted the reveal to be what it was last night. But indeed, they wanted Amy to get a significant haircut, and I had been thinking of cutting my hair. So after 9 years of my hair being straightened at least twice a week, which severely damaged it, I cut my hair off. And I actually have wavy hair naturally. So it kind of springs up, and I love it. It's so easy, and I love that Amy got to have this new look with some of my natural wave. It was really, really fun getting to wear all those cool outfits, and like new Amy's kind of dressy. Ooh, she dresses up even to get on an airplane. But I loved that. I loved that it fit seamlessly into the episode, and that after Sheldon's initial freaking out over Amy changing, we settle into kind of a new normal. And I'm just really happy that I get to start this chapter of my life with short hair. It's been a really emotional last couple of weeks. Filming these last 2 episodes really felt like, oh, this is the last time we'll this is the last time we'll that. And people think of us often like a family, and indeed we are. We see each other more than we see our own families. But the way that I see it, it's kind of like taking 7 people, or 8 people, right? Kevin Sussman was there. It's kind of like taking 8 people who were all raised completely differently, have totally different coping mechanisms, different ways of communicating, and then you put them together and have this huge emotional thing happen, and then see how they all deal with it. We all deal with things differently. Some of us grieve more in private. Some of us are more vocal about it. Some of us feel comfortable crying in front of other people, and some of us don't. So it was really interesting to see how all of our personalities came out through this process of saying goodbye. There's a lot of gratitude. All of the hugs that you see on social media, those are real. There are moments that we 7 and we 8 have shared together that are just for us, and that's really amazing. A lot of our funniest work comes from the stuff you don't even see. So it was a very interesting process of us all figuring out what works for us in this kind of grief, and also ways that we can publicly come together. The handprint ceremony that we did, getting our handprints in cement at the Chinese theater, was unbelievable and really felt like such a seal, like it really sealed this presence that we have as a cast in Hollywood. It's crazy.